Alright, that motherfucker works. I'm not playing on my phone, I'm taking care of business. Alright, rolling. Three, two, one, play button. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with Nate. This is a trip back to summer 2012. We're finally digging into me and my friend Ryan's Xbox 360 world that we played on split screen every day and night, like all day and night, all summer before sophomore year of high school. This is my second time doing this episode. The first time I rolled Audacity audio and gameplay only, and I used a very shitty mic that I use for Might and Magic. But because they were actually separate this time, I wasn't able to trick the system into making it sound better. So if you guys want to see the OG one with whatever I said real and my real experiences as I'm seeing it and going through it and talking, go ahead and check that one out. It'll be in the description, but it sounds bad. I'm also saying we've got my iPod Touch 2011 world there, where it was limited size and infinite blocks, but survival for certain blocks. So we've checked out that one on Nate's server. This is a different thing. We're gonna go into it. We also have Ryan's Zelda world, but we've got here. It says, "Please go." Oh, we'll read that in a moment. Look for chest behind you. Look for chest. Look for chest. And then I laugh about the typos here because that's definitely Ryan typos. And it says, please go to the red dot on the map you're facing. But it says Piasi. And then Playesi, put your map in the chest if you have one. And when I loaded in on this on Bedrock testing it, Bedrock renders so much better, dude. You could see so much further without having to like make your PC take off, other than the AI bullshit that makes your PC like take off like a jet anyway. But I knew we were in the right spawn because of that, and then you can see like the under sort of trench thing, and that's just really cool. I love this world. This world was a lot of fun, and I remember a lot of the stuff about it. My computer is not happy because it's uploading and recording and playing a video all at once. So we're just kind of going through the trenches here, where some of slash most of the snow scattered is literally because of the TNT. Like the last couple times we played on it, where it was like the day before school started, we blew up a lot of TNT. Yeah, that was a pig with a random saddle on, and a chicken. I talk about the chicken, it's all I know. He's cheeping in my room, he's a bird, I know. Climbing up the mountain, Minecraft is the game. Alright, there's a little lookout tower on the left, and then a lava tower on the right. You'll notice there's a lot of lava on this map and a lot of towers. It's because we waited for buckets, and when we got them, boy, did we use them. But that was my OG 2011 skin as well. I just never changed it. I love it. But look at that. The freaking walls are lava. And then this glass thing here was originally water, and it was even glowstone at one point. But then when we got, lava, then it changed. And I remember spending a lot of time randomly going to this and fucking with it, and there used to be a hidden chest under there, but that'll be for another day. There's obviously a million torches, because there just was. Here it is, Ryan's big obsidian and bedrock John, and I got a full screen so it shows the text properly for me watching. It says Ryan's house, and oh no, how do we get inside? That's freaking epic. I talk about the switches, it's all I know. Okay, but he named like everything in his house, and most of the stuff actually saved and transferred. So I was really excited to see that, and I do get straight up lost in his house a few times. So we got the lava storage room. Lava storage room and hella signs. Some of the stuff didn't stack back in the day. So when you see it in the chest, if it looks funny, oh, the music! That was all survival! Okay, the food stacked there. We got on it at one point after it stacked, I want to say, but maybe not. Because we were like, oh, we can actually stack food now. But we got nether portal and dinning room. Something else, tunnel. We did a lot of tunneling, because this was, Xbox 360 world, so there was a world border. Like, it was just a natural big chunk. You've seen my old Alfred Chicken world. Oh, well, just don't mind if I do. Sneak on through. Ryan did all these tunnels. Like I said, some of them I remember doing a little bit, but he mainly plotted out them and just was like, oh, if you want to help, you do it like this for this one. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, see? Okay. But, it's just so cool being in this. And, yeah, the panic room, lava pyramid, Spawner, Spawner and Watchtower 3. The Spawner we spent a lot of time in. It's a natural skeleton spawner that was just below the surface of a tiny island. Flashing lights warning from the flying fast by torches, and my dumbass keeps jerking to the left. I don't. It was like involuntary. It's fucking involuntary. I don't know. And yeah, lots of stairs. This was all survival too for the longest time, and then when we finally got creative, I think is when we put lava and he put bedrock on like everything. I didn't use too much bedrock. My house, as you guys will see, see some survival towers where it's like, okay, clear out your inventory, and then you die trying to find the house. But my stuff was cave themed, but it is in a cave style still, except I switched it all out to sandy beach. So you can see some remnants of like old builds and underwater stuff over there that I noticed later. And I do go around the whole world chunk, because to the outside that wasn't there. You could see like the rift in the sand, or even where the water level is higher. And look at what we spawned in on! Spider Jockey! You remember when Jack Black had Ronnie James Dio in his movie? And you guys go, who? The guy from JoJo? All these pigs with saddles. These were the survival built things where you trick a creeper into one, and then without blowing up the function, you get a skeleton into one. So you'd preferably get a skeleton or two trapped in one side first, and then get a creeper. But this is my water garden where the walls were that. It was very fun to try to build right when we first got buckets. So that's that. But yeah, you could have a creeper shoot at a skeleton is how you get a music disc, and we would actually do it. So those are all real. This was an old mine or something, I believe, where we just made a little thing on it to be safe from daytime when we couldn't get to the bed. So it's like, okay, well, we've got this set up. We could try to work our way back out. And it's so funny thinking that way now, because that shit wasn't infinite. Like, you'd find your way fucking back eventually, but we were just like, oh, dude, I don't know. I don't want to get lost and lose the house. Like, you can't, bro. It's like infinite. It's not infinite, I mean. You're fine. And I remember us, like, literally daydreaming, like, wow, imagine one day when we get gaming PCs. Like, even all of us else on 360 later, like, imagine that, like, you know, we can have, like, infinite worlds and, like, just keep building hidden stuff and da-da-da. Well, I'm keeping that dream alive for myself, because this game is fun as fuck, dude. I don't care, man. And watching Ludwig do speedruns makes me kind of want to try speedrunning, but I just love building and being in it, so while I think I could be good at it, here's my house. We're not doing that today. So this was all the blocks that are sand I replaced the stone with, and yeah, it was about, I did a bunch of hidden-ish stuff in there. We're switching back to the OG texture just so I could, oh, yeah, see, hidden thing. So you could see the hidden secret stuff, but that's the little shower there. We really did just build that. I only recently started using that texture pack because I had to find a command block that was hidden in a big wall of stone, because you can't just find it easy. It took me like 15 seconds to find it after 3 hours of digging. So dumb. I should have just turned stone to air again, ran the snowball a bunch, and then found it, turned the other one off. Oh no, I think it was like generating it at the same time as the snowball in that vicinity, so cringe, but yeah. And then this is just like another cave, but there was another hidden room in there, and like usual, most caves are just lit up in here. I'm glad to just be redubbing it like this, because like I said, the commentary is totally different on the other one, and despite me cleaning it up, it's just abysmal. I couldn't, like, the game audio sounds good, it looks good, I just couldn't like make that the episode. So that's linked below. The gameplay only will be linked below, because I know it's up as its own thing, but going back in here has been really cool. Every once in a while I do just boot up this world. I can run around and go hee hee hee, and then go into the Arby's one because it's offline. But like earlier today, actually, not yesterday, wow, recorded for the server. This I was reminiscing on. There used to be a fence between the glowstone and the purple, and it used to go down a little bit, and it was full of literally like 18 dogs, like it's max level dogs. Soul sand here, you couldn't used to like actually walk on the lip, so you'd have to crouch on the edge to get through it, so it was like a zombie deterrent. This was my like safe house room because of the obsidian and the glowstone, because I love the OG glowstone look and everyone else hated it. I know I'm using the plastic texture here, but this is where all my OG food was from when it didn't stack. You see the buckets all in there actually now that you went back? Yeah, the buckets didn't stack then, so Just funny. Burnt plenty of things in that. That fireplace used to be 1 block, but I was burning so much shit, it had to become 2. Now get ready for my favorite part that I've talked about in like 3 other episodes already. The OG nano brick mini Lego kit frog converted from Lego to iPod Touch as a reference to this one in survival. And then since then I took this frog and the OG like screenshots of that build from Google, like people selling that blocks that are from 2011, you know, the little kit, and rebuilt him in the Arby's world. But he's actually green now because creative. So I changed that a little bit. Like I changed out the glowstone for blast furnaces, and some of those other ones are open spots now where the cobble is. And it's just really awesome. I made a TP into it and out of it, and I'm excited with that. This portal is fucked up, and I'm leaving it for one, but it's a remnant of a different portal that was there, where it was like a run of cobblestone with water blowing into it from like a 2010 PC version where you could duplication glitch by it going through the portal. Stuff didn't even go through the portal yet, so it's just funny. That way is the only way left to the spookiness that was back here, but I was always afraid to go up this corner because it was dark and monsters spawned here. I know I'm talking like I was an infant, but I was just a scaredy cat when it came to games. At least with spooky shit that could kill me and make all my shit explode. But so yeah, I walled that off back then and lit it up, and then we walled it off again. And there's that. And then the nether portal. Yeah, that duplication glitch was for like a 2010, maybe early 2011 version of the PC build where you could run water through another portal, and then it would, whatever diamonds you'd pop through, it would fall through it and duplicate. Did not work, but we left it there forever and kept trying when it would be an update. It's like, oh, dude, maybe it broke it. It didn't. But look at the doors. I'm like, it's time to fix the doors. And the double pressure plates pretty much work now. So this is the OG face of the cave too, all in here, other than like the stairs added and like the cobble, because that's how it was. I wanted to leave it and make it all flow and connect. That was again another quote scary place until I lit it up one day. I'm like, oh, it's not actually that far. But there was always like little fellas that would come out of there and just fuck me up right when I get back from doing shit. There's some more pathways connected to the rails and stuff. Like Ryan made this short one. I remember helping him with it because it was underwater. Underwater. I'm trying to breathe. And that's fun. They changed the way the carts work now, too. Seems like they change the way they work every update. But here we're in the jail cell. I said some funny stuff here, because I actually get stuck in here. I think he made it as like an escape room, and I couldn't remember how to do it. But I remembered how to do it as soon as I got through it, and I felt silly. I'm like, let me out! Let me out! Let me out! I believe you just, like, put a pressure plate down on your side of the fucking room and just get out. But you had to, like, find the way to grab the thing to open the thing to get the pressure plate. But always creating escape rooms and such, Ryan. The crematorium. Who hurt him? Why was bro making a fucking crematorium? You know, I do get lost in here. The mine shaft. I think that's where we just came from. Diamond room. Diamond room, actually. Yep, that's where we just came from. We will leave that. Yeah, diamond room. Oh my god. Yeah, you get creative mode, because it's like, do we care about the achievements? Nah, fuck it. We built most all of it survival, so we give ourselves some stuff. The guest room. Honestly, pretty cool. Like, his house is pretty intricate. The library. Fiction, non-fiction, alphabetized. And then I said, wait until past Ryan finds out that future Ryan doesn't care that there's actual books you can put in the bookshelves in Minecraft now. They're called chiseled books. You can actually like write books and name them and pick the colors, put them in the bookshelf blocks. So he could actually alphabetize that. But that's neither here nor there. And look at him, like the fucking crematorium again. How the fuck do I get out? How the fuck do I get out? And ignoring the ladder. I'm like, oh. Ooh, Ryan's chest, diamond tools, random shit, basement, small hallway, miscellaneous 1, lava storage room, brick, nether. This is probably watchtower 1 or 2. There's another room somewhere is what I was trying to find. This is cool, the little enchanting room with no fucking books around it. Awesome. I remember they added the alchemy station. to the villages, so we got one of those. That's the mechanism for the door. The greenhouse is cool. I did always like the greenhouse too, because it was the only part that was like really breakable, other than the obsidian. If you really wanted to take the time, or go underneath it and just dig up the wood floor. I can't remember if he did a layer of obsidian underneath the whole thing or not. Probably obsidian and then a space for floor, and then the the wood in that space. Obviously, I love how the doors break when you convert some of these old ones. And then I was like, okay, let me out this motherfucker. I ain't going back through that. But there's most of Ryan's house. That's an OG zombie catcher underneath us. And then this was my OG chicken catcher, and that's like the wiring for the shower. I never noticed it open there, but chickens would walk into that one block hole all the time. Before it was actually sand, it was actually just stone as well, and it was just funny. So I left it. I can't remember who made this one, Ryan or me. I think Ryan might have made that one just based off of building style. I know I like to cram shit full and also be symmetrical. But he was too. We had a similar build style because we both like started heavily playing at the same time, both on Pocket Edition for either iPad or iPod, or iPhone, and then 360 until I got my own 360. Sorta on PC on the school laptops, but we together didn't get to play too much on that. We mainly had a lot of 360 and Pocket Edition times, like on that other world. Very, very fun. Some other worlds of his too, but those are lost to time from his old iPod devices. I'm assuming. I don't know if he got rid of them or not. Over there that I'm clicking at from this tower is the mob spawner. Like the shit that Ryan did on this some days when if I couldn't come over for that day or a couple of days, because they're like, you guys need a break. And it's like, I want to fucking play Minecraft, bro. Let's play online. We can't play online. I don't have an Xbox. Oh yeah, it was just funny. But he would be like, look at all the shit I built, and then I'd be like, dude, we'd just be like, bruh, if somebody like fell asleep and then just the one kept building. It's like, this is when I'm gonna build this epic shit, and you're on the same TV, but they're just like sleeping in whatever chair, and then it's like, bro, can you fucking DC so I can get the full screen? So good. And then I had the I think summer 2012 orange cat skin on for most of that, because it's freaking epic. Shout out to Punky, rest in peace. But he was around at that time, so he got to see us play it here. Quite a few times on the TV that summer. But we are over here now, encroaching on the OG spawner location. Now you can tell by how we built this in the low light that we used to use redstone torches, because they said that was the lowest light that would spawn. But now light floods in differently, so you would just AFK right here, and then all the fuckers would spawn over there, and then somehow die. I didn't wait long enough in this recording to do that, but that is what they do. So, like, the chest is full of stuff that we had acquired from that back in the day. But, yeah. And then, obviously, it's like, oh, let's reset time so we don't have stuff spawning up there when we go out. That was before the tunnel. And then that's there, I'm like, we must have had a door, but I remember it getting exploded by creepers the one time we didn't use the tunnel. It's like, that's why we used the fucking tunnel, Ryan! And just always like, yeah! Like, just to the floor. So fun. And then this is the world line. The weird ice, like, stitching that it does there. Where the water level is 1 block higher than modern Minecraft. Globally, like, literally. Is so interesting. Because my Alfred Chicken World, this one, the 2011 one, and that 2011 one ran in experimental, is only in experimental because it has the nether reactors in that version, from however I preserved it in Bedrock experimental. But the way I converted it this time, which you guys I think saw, is it's not an experimental anymore, and it just erased the nether core reactor pretty much, but all the remnants of like the big, obsidian or netherrack spires still are there, and we recreated one of them with netherrack after it happened, because we had done it so many times, because it was infinite gold, etc. before, so we had just hordes of everything, OG texture, gold and diamond block and iron. I gotta replay some of that stuff, because I like using the resource pack one that changes to some of the dev options, but I like a classic gravel and glowstone and shit. I know the lighting is different, I don't know. I just think if it ain't broke, don't fix it with that. But then you gotta have dumbasses like me try to make it work again. And it's not just to like feel that nostalgia. I just like it to be interesting to see it in modern tech with reverted back textures fully. I don't know, because then the rest of the world you can explore from it. And it's just so interesting. I think about like how much time and how much changed in the world in my life since then. It's just so weird. Very cool. And then there's that random thing. I'm like, someone was making a fucking TNT launcher. I'm like, I remember that now. It was like he used a detonator or something type of cart across that whole map area. And that's why all the snow was blown up on the intro when you guys saw it. Because he's like, alright, I'm just going to blow up the whole freaking line across the thing. That's so fun. Gosh, man. Thank you guys if you've been watching this far. I know this is silly, but people love the old shit. And this is just real. Just modern me over it and me playing now. But the world pretty much has went unchanged. And when we flew over here the first time when I saw the spider jockey, I didn't notice this. But I remember making this. The, like, A contraption. It literally looks like an A. My foot squeaked on the microphone. Shout out to Squeaks and Ludwig. Just shout out. The door is semi-fucked up, but it just keeps you dry. The paintings didn't allow you to put them on something when it loaded in. But you could still fucking put it over everything and not click it and destroy the blocks behind it. You know, friggin' make it make sense, Mojang. That's all I got to say about that. Mojang. Well, until your game works right. And then you can just jump straight up. You can fly straight out of the house from jumping straight up because doors. That was an idea of mine. It was very fun. I'll show you guys the overworld path of going to and from the spawner. That's why there's so many big ass holes from creepers like attacking us multiple times over the, month or couple months of the summer. We played every day almost. Just it's so funny. And it's like tons of XP and shit too over there. We got about 9 minutes left on this file. And yeah, like I said, sometime I think it'd be cool to try to get Ryan back either on this or I noticed that too. This is an OG just hidden chest. That was a video I saw online and I did it from like probably Sly Fox Sound. But Ryan has a Zelda survival story map that I have, and I don't know my way through it, so I'm gonna record myself trying it. I don't remember if he finished it, and then I'd love to have him go through it and show you guys how to do it, etc. And then play through it, because I know he said he might have to finish stuff on it at one point. I also have his volcano island, but he's like, I hate that fucking world, because I made this awesome volcano, and then I woke up and my other friend was like, look at, I made a fucking helicopter, dude. It's like we always had that one friend that would make the fucking literal attack helicopter on the shit, and it's like, bruh. So fun. To any of my OG Minecraft homies like Tavis and Joe and Chris. Gage and Kyle too always played on it. I think sometimes we had like Christian or his brother or Nick as well. Yeah, Nick used to have a world called the Jail on his 360, but at some point it updated and bricked and the whole world was gone, and he's just like, nope, not playing it again. It's like, fuck. But I loved that world too. And we all played on each other's worlds a lot. Very fun. I think I wanted to show you guys the Nether in the Frog Room because the Nether is infinite now, so some of the portals might relink differently. But in this one, the Nether had bedrock walls and ceiling. So we are going to show you the original route that I did patch back up a couple things that had broken because it's like, oh, you can't put that on glowstone now or whatever. And in 2023, I got this world working at one point, and I went through the Nether and a couple things on video and just never put it out anywhere or voiced over it, so very interesting. But this was always so fun. There's a route to walk it and then a route to cart it. So we're basically gonna ride the way to the lava viewing house and then come back, and then I think maybe walk to the aerial house and then ride the cart back. Some form of John like that. But yeah, Nate's Minecraft server and Nate's Arby's World, Legends of Might and Magic. Fortnite even, Fall Guys. We've got it all. Look at that, real water in the nether. You used to be able to take an ice block and place it in there and just, we'd make them melt. My Alfred Chicken World has a really, really, really cool nether like that I need to show you guys, because me and Kyle took a blaze spawner in 2013, and I was like, what if the walls and everything were glowstone with a long tunnel, and then the whole floor melted into water, and then the blazes couldn't go anywhere, and they just insta-die. They drop right into the water. They do. So that's built, and then when I got that world working and remembered it, yeah, that's where our house is up there. But when I got that world working, I went into the nether and checked out that, because we dated the time of the fortress build, and it was like blank blank 2013. Nate and Kyle built this, and it's like, damn, and the clocks are still spinning day and night because they don't work. But I ran the overworld path. I remembered it, and just all the destruction and shit. I switched to survival and just booked it for the first time, and fuck, 12 years ish through to the like Oasis fucking blaze spawner. And the water's still there. I'm assuming the second you try to touch the water, now it would just like, psh, which is cringe. Make ice melt again, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you could get an ice block or a blue ice or crushed ice or whatever, fucking tropical snow ass shit in the nether with silk touch, then I think you should be able to let it melt in the water. That was a branch going the wrong way, and then this was a branch going up through, and then you could parkour / just climb up around the outside to the right as well. And now you see we're coming up to it. And then the OG bedrock wall. I know the black looks like coal, but that's all bedrock. And then the course, oh fuck, that one gas fucked up a bunch of shit right there. Or one of these shots. And I'm like, creative, don't kill me. And then you can see our chests are, bro, what? Okay. What? Fuck you. Fuck, what? That made me mad watching that. The chests are split up. It says Nate's side, Ryan's side. That was like a bridge of, we would throw each other the blocks and then like keep trying not to fall in lava building it. So it's like, throw me like 5 blocks, and we built that to try to get somewhere else. This is just a cage full of that. There was chickens in it for a long time, but I feel like it despawned them because they're modern fucking whatever. Yeah, the ghast just fucked that up. So you guys saw it not fucked up. And it's like, alright, I'm gonna fuck myself then. Fuck preservation of history, I guess. Just fuck it. We'll just let it all blow up. That's not really how I think. It's just how it feels. But, yeah, the OG chests. I just throw some shit in there that, okay. The paintings weren't this, obviously it's a different texture pack now, and probably some of the other ones just straight up changed. Oh, yeah, that works. Now you can just straight up push forward with the carts, and it's stupid. So, you guys saw the lava house back there. I was talking about something else, and we went back, and then we saw the aerial house, and we went back. So now, we are gonna go past this stupid fucking hoglin that's spinning around. I hate you. You stupid fucking thing. Why, bro? And then you can't just slow down the cart by pushing forward. Nope, that still works like dog shit, but... Yep, see ya. It's gonna go up there and stop on the off rails, so I don't care too much about it. That little fucking dumbass. Oh my god. Audacity crashed on export and erased the last 4 minutes of this, so we're going back through it now. We finished everything that we wanted to see, and real quick I'm going to show you underneath the glowstone where we discovered that beds explode. But first we're going to, that's like a medieval torture device called the spin 'em around. Excuse me, annoyed that I have to do this again. But yeah, he just spinning around, someone walked into it, it was going around, it's just kind of a trap, it's funny. And I just wanted him to go the other way, because I thought it was funny. So we leave him, oh, okay. We leave him there, and then I check underneath the glowstone. In a couple spots, the first spot is not as deep, and then the second spot, it is a lot deeper. So you guys can see that we literally went to as far down as the world limit of the nether at the time was for bedrock. Well, I guess it would have been bedrock version, but the actual bedrock down there. There's more spots in the direction that I'm flying underneath all that area that's way wider and deeper. And this was like another cobblestone lookout so that the ghasts couldn't blow it up. We were safe there pretty much. And there was ladders on it, but we took those ladders to build the other nether house, the aerial house, when we finally got over to it. It's like, okay, well, the gas keeps blowing up our other ladders, so we got to use those for now. It's like, okay. And that's why we had trees down here to try to make more ladders. And I think that last one fell victim to that, and the decay rate was different before, so I do try to preserve it with a spruce John. I wish there was legacy block and water physics slash placing, but whatever. I guess we'll just place shit to the side all the fucking time, because that makes sense. The block doesn't look like that in my inventory. Why is it placed opposite? You know, make it make sense, Mojang. But whatever. With that, we are back in my safe hut house, the soul sand storage, and we're gonna wrap the episode. Yeah, it'd be cool to get Ryan on to the Zelda one or to show him this again, but you know, he can always see the video. There's gonna be this one, the OG dub of it that I recorded while playing it, and then the gameplay only one. So enjoy. I hope this actually saves and exports. Take care of yourself. You know, get outside if you can, get some sunlight, some water. You know, we don't need screens all the time from gaming or whatever else. But, see ya.